Hi and welcome to my guide to the full multi-channel e-commerce business structure. I'm Chloe Thomas, creator of the e-commerce MasterPlan. I'm going to be taking you through in this short little video what it means to be a full multi-channel e-commerce business. I created the e-commerce business structures from my experience working with many e-commerce businesses in the UK, and I introduced this concept in the book e-commerce MasterPlan, which you can see on the right hand side there. There are 7 e-commerce business structures and we're putting together a video for each of them. Which one you are fundamentally affects the structure of your business and pretty much everything in your e-commerce business. So it's really important you work out which one you are, or even which one you want to be, if you're not there yet, and then you stick to that plan, you stick to that vision, and that's what you build, because to change, to move from one of these to another is a very big decision for your business. It affects every single part of your business and everything you do within it. So to change is a big decision and is difficult to do well. So work out which you are and stick to that. Let me explain how this works. As you see on the left hand side, we have the different ways a customer can buy from an e-commerce business. So it could be via the company's own website, it could be via a catalogue, so a direct call to action catalogue, with prices and pictures and codes and all the rest of it. It could be via physical shops or stalls, and it also could be via someone else's website, so if you're using an eBay or an Amazon or an Etsy or one of those solutions. Those 4 and which ones of those you're using then define which is your e-commerce business structure. And there's 7 of those you can see in front of you, and in this video we're going to be talking about full multi-channel. So these are businesses who have their own website, who have a catalogue, and who also have shops and stalls. And I'm going to take you now through exactly what full multi-channel is, just to expand on that definition a bit. So a full multi-channel business, to be and have a full multi-channel e-commerce business structure, you must have your own website that you're selling via, your own e-commerce store on your own URL. You must also have a catalogue, so a direct call to action catalogue. It may be one that you post, it may be one that you put in newspapers and magazines as an insert, it may be one that you get door dropped, it may be one that you're getting people to pick up from the store for you without you having to send it to them. But it has to be a catalogue that is designed to specifically drive orders. I'm not talking like a brand magazine that you put in a parcel bounce back or you send to your top customers. I'm talking about a full-on catalogue that's used to drive sales, and that way you have customers who wouldn't buy from you if they didn't receive that catalogue. Then you should also have physical shops or stores. Usually, if you're full multi-channel, you'll have multiple of these, but you may only have 1 or 2, where you are selling the physical goods. You may also have a wholesale arm. If you're creating your own products, you might be doing some wholesale, and you might be selling on the piggyback sites in addition to what you're doing via your own three sales avenues: the website, the catalogue, and the shop. Let me show you a couple of examples of some full multi-channel businesses. So these are some UK examples. We have Argos, a very well known big fat catalogue, so you can pick up from their stores. Bravissimo are a retailer that focuses on a fairly niche customer base, and they're a great example of properly integrated customer database and all the rest for full multi-channel. So if you're looking to head into this space, or you're in this space, they're well worth a look for how their systems and their customer service lines up across the channels. Lakeland, IKEA, we know, Little Words, all of these guys are next. They all have high street stores or out of town stores, and they have catalogues, and they've got their own website. Screwfix then is essentially a builder's merchants. They have a lot of trade counters around the country and shops, and they also run a catalogue, and they also have a very good website. So those are kind of, you can see there that there's a wide range of different types of businesses that can be full multi-channel, and usually they're very large. And the reason they're usually very large is because essentially you're running 3 different businesses. You've got a website business, you've got a catalogue business, and you've got a shop business. You're trying to then pull all of that together. So the overheads are high, and the physical overheads are high. Keeping it all working is complicated, so you tend to have great people as well. with very different skill sets. So let me come on to what I've just started telling you about, which is why is understanding your e-commerce business structure important? Well, because it fundamentally affects these things about your business. In terms of the team makeup, the people you need working for you. If you're a full multi-channel business, you need to have lots of different departments, because you can't have one person who is capable of running a group of stores with all the HR issues and the logistics issues that entails, who's also capable of running your website, which is all about technical challenges and data accuracy, and then is also in charge of making sure your catalogue gets out on time, which is very much of a peak and trough type of a piece of activity. So you're going to have different departments, different teams who are focusing on those different areas for you, because otherwise you end up with a situation where you end up focusing too much on one and neglecting another if you're trying to put it through the same people, and they won't have the right skill sets either. And often you don't actually want to be outsourcing very much of this. What should you be outsourcing? Well, your real focus is going to be on making sure the nuts and bolts of the business are working right. So you're probably going to be looking at potentially outsourcing the marketing and the brand management to key agencies. You're also likely to want to outsource the logistics, because you don't want to have your own vans, because it's a lot of expense carting your products around the country. So that side of things you may well be looking to outsource. Where you want to focus your effort is first and foremost in making sure the product is in the right place. Also making sure that your people are a cohesive team, despite the fact you've got multiple different skills disciplines going on. You've got a head office team, you've got a stores team, you've got a warehouse team, call centre team potentially, and also making sure that from all those different types of sales channel, all the different types of marketing you're doing, making sure that all of that comes together to give you an accurate perspective, accurate information, and trying to get that to you as quickly as possible. That's where your real focus is going to be, on making sure all these different parts of your business are working well together. In terms of your marketing strategy, the essential methods, the ones I think you'd be crazy not to be employing, you've got to have a clear brand. To have clear brand, clear values, and to be explaining those well will keep your team, all your many team across all your different locations and all those different skill sets working well together towards a common goal. It also means the customer can expect to have that same experience through all the different channels they interact with your company via. So really important to have that clear and to be using it and building it to build more strength into your business. Then we have email marketing. You've got such a huge customer base, you need to be using emails to be bringing them back into store, to be supporting those catalogue sends, and also to be bringing people back to the website. And you've also it's clearly going to be essential to be doing some offline marketing, not only your catalogue, but other methods of building that brand awareness and getting people into your physical stores. Key challenges then is essentially keeping the needs of the customer across the channels satisfied and building that seamless experience. So if the top somebody wants in their size isn't available in this particular store, can you get it shipped to them? And what if the only one of that top in that size happens to be in your Aberdeen store and the customer's on the Isle of Man? Can the Aberdeen store ship it, or do you have to tell them they can't have their product because it's not in the warehouse at this point in time? It's a lot of technology and it's a lot of HR issues. So the challenges really are about getting the balance right between the IT that you need, the technical infrastructure you need to get all this to happen, and also making sure the people work as one team to one vision behind your brand. It's not easy being in a full multi-channel e-commerce business structure. Find out more about how to build your e-commerce business at ecommercemasterplan.com. Thanks for listening today. Cheers. Bye.